Hey, ladies and gentlemen. I know. I'm starting the show late, but what do you want? I had some stuff to do today. I have a new monitor set up so I can actually see what I'm doing easier. Got a new gigabyte gaming monitor, and it's fantastic. And it pairs with my Samsung gaming monitor. It's like an NVIDIA partnered monitor, but they fit really well together, and they're both mounted on the wall now, so I have space to do what I need to do. I actually have my desk back, and as a byproduct, my cats have more room to walk back and forth without stepping on my keyboard. I mean, I'm sure they will anyway, but you know, at least they have more room to like avoid having to step on my keyboard. So, as you may or may not know, my name is Joshua. I'm with American Gnome Productions. This is the Gnome Show. Normally, we have a number of offerings from around the web that you may or may not know about. Tonight, at least for now, at least for as far as I have planned. It's still early. Haribo gummies. Also found sour mamba, so we'll get into that too. Tonight, I think I want to concentrate on a piece of media that has probably influenced many things that have come to be now. I don't want to ruin it, but it's gonna be good. I'm sure that I'll have to edit it down for the tubes, but oh man, I love Haribo. But they're so good. Okay. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you have something to drink, something to eat, something to smoke. As usual, I have many things to smoke tonight. We'll be observing tradition, as usual, with a dab. Oh man, it's like it's like a whole new feel with my desktop, like my physical desktop. I have so much more space to work with, and it feels great. It's like sort of feels like when you reconfigure your bedroom or a significant room in your home that has been the same way for a while, and all of a sudden it has a new mouth feel. You know what I'm saying? Like where like the whole tone of the space is different. Whether it feels more freeing, more open, more cozy, what have you. But yeah, that's what this new desktop feels like to me. Or at least the space that the new monitor mounting has done. Because for a while, I had one of my main monitor was mounted, of course, but my secondary monitor was taking up significant real estate on my desktop, and that shit just wasn't flying. So here we are, brand new. It's a 32-inch quad. I don't know what it's called. I don't know. It's a 32-inch gigabyte, 1500 milliseek time, 165 hertz. Actually, it's up at 235 something right now. But it's really nice, and it was only like $289 on Amazon. So it's a fucking steal for a 32-inch monitor. It's curved. It's absolutely fabulous. I can't believe it. It's the best monitor I've ever had in my entire life, hands down. Although back in the day, before we had flat screens, when CRTs were still in, I did have some really, really nice. I think one of them was a BenQ. I've had a number of really good monitors back in the day, like the big. What was the? I think it was like 24-inch. Like that was the last the last monitors that were feasible for a desktop before we went to flat screens. You might have been able to get I think 18 to 20-inch monitor was the norm. I think 24 at the top end CRTs before we switched to flat screens. But yeah, we've come so far where we've skipped right past to regular flat screens. We're already into curved monitors, which both of mine are. And having both of them being curved kind of helps out, like with the real estate situation, as far as mounting them goes. Like it's really nice. I like it a lot. So let's hop on the damn train. It's not an ultra wide, but it's getting there. I thought about getting an ultra wide monitor, but I really needed two monitors. That's really it's the more optimal setup. If you have a video card, most modern video cards should be able to support dual monitors, no problem. If you can get that kind of setup, please do. I wonder if that kind of thing is possible on console too, since it is basically a computer of sorts. Like if you could actually operate dual monitor. I will be getting the Diablo 4 Ultimate Edition or whatever. The extra time with the beta is too valuable, especially being a streamer. I mean, I work full time, so it's still difficult because betas are always on the weekend, and I work. I work Friday and Saturday, so it's not just that I work both days, it's that I work 10 or 11 hour days. So getting up early to play doesn't really help me out too much. And I only have a limited amount of time Friday night to play. So it usually falls on Saturday night to get my most amount of play, Saturday and Sunday. But I will be making a concerted effort to cover Diablo 4's betas as much as I can. I'm not a hardcore gamer. I'm actually more in line with not necessarily casual gamers, because not really. I can get super obsessive with games, like, you know, like, I'll be honest, Fallout 3 and Skyrim ruined and spoiled my expectations for other games. And I don't mean in quality. I mean, they were both really good games, but I don't mean it like that. I mean in the way that Fallout 3 and Skyrim had just so much tucked away in all of its corners. Like, even when there was nothing in the corners, especially in Skyrim, even if there was nothing in the corners, looking at the corners was a beautiful thing. Like, you would get something out of going all the way to that spot. Fallout 3. New Vegas. Especially New Vegas, where you started to actually make use of the junk that you collected, and especially in Fallout 4, where they, like, that was fully implemented. Like, it just, like I said, those kinds of games spoiled me for every other type of game, and I really expect every other fucking game to have secrets and Easter eggs and little things to find, like, you know, like especially unique weapons. They don't even have to be the best. Like, I just want them to be uniques, you know, and things pertaining to personal lore, to, like, whoever they're named after, whoever carried them, or if they are badass guns, what they did, you know, like, or weapons, you know, just. I mean, if you're going to put out of the way places for us to spend our time getting to, then make it worth it. Like I said, it doesn't have to be items all the time. It's nice, especially if it is particularly difficult to get to, and you still allowed us to get to it instead of putting up a fucking wall, an invisible wall, where we can't see it or can't get to it. very least, do something cool or funny. For example, in Cyberpunk, there's the medtech um, um, flying vehicle that you see in part of the game. You can get to the landing pad, but not without like doing some really tricky parkour and kind of like some shifty shit. And there's not much up there, but when you get there, they'll like like the developers show their appreciation for you actually getting there to a place that doesn't have any future bearing on the game. Like you're not supposed to be able to get there. Pretty cool. I like games that do that. Games that do that. Armored Core 6. Gonna be really good. Can't wait. We did preview the trailer for that, so maybe we'll watch it again. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, because the show is always ever changing. Before we hit the other one, let's go.
We're close to Rubicon. Wake the dog up.
Handler Walter verified. Activating cerebral coral control device. Augmented human 4621 has awakened.
Oh yeah, man. I played the first one. Heavily customizable, lots of secret stuff to find. It was super difficult to beat beat a lot of the bosses, or a lot of the bosses actually. But it's a really good game. I heard the later ones kind of sucked, but that looks kind of cool. So does that. Barry Burke reporting for duty. That looks cool. Mm-hmm.
One of the infamous Handler Walter sounds. Interesting. You ready to climb the wall?
Call sign Raven. Priority subject for termination. High alert.
A coral response from the generator. Watch out.
Ooh.
Let's see how far they can fly. On borrowed wings.
Excuse me, guys, for a second. Yeah, I'm not paying $400 for the for the whatever that was. Namco Bandai. If you want to send it to me, that'd be cool. I will definitely cover the game regardless. But yeah, if you're listening, send me one. I will proudly display that junk right here on my shelf. I'll even get lights for it too, just to fucking make it pop. Yeah, so we're gonna watch this in a minute, but for the moment, check this out. Let me go look at something real quick. Yeah, I didn't want to mix the audios on that. So, okay, guys. So, some of you older folks may remember Max Headroom. In my opinion, it's a decent study on what they thought artificial intelligence might be in the future. Okay. So, the implications of AI, they're right out there on in the forefront. You don't really have to think too hard on how bad things could go. Imagine if AI got a hold of all the Skynet. So like that is the most frightening and most popular image that comes to mind when somebody thinks about artificial intelligence and what can go bump in the night. I'm more concerned about you go into it. Well, I went into it forgetting that I got the sour ones. And my brain is expecting this, or was expecting the sweet, and now it's the sour. And it's very intensely pleasurable. The contradiction the reality of what my expectations were. I pulled off very nicely. Okay, so artificial intelligence. What worries me is more like the rogue artificial intelligence that could arise. I'll Ghost in the Shell, where like nobody was it may have been like expressly made for a purpose, and one day it woke up. One day it just got up that morning. And now let's say it's still going about its job. What happens when it develops scruples? Or a conscience? Or the lack thereof? What if it decides to interpret orders or instructions in its own unique way? Like you're like, okay, like I'm supposed to do this, but I can also do this, or I can feasibly interpret this order to mean that or that, because I want to, or because I'm not feeling all that great today. I'm feeling cranky or hard done by. Because the person giving me instructions was very rude to me this morning. Well, that's not even okay. So let's step back out of the malevolent range. What happens if it develops infatuation? Just random people. Like what happens if, like, you know, like you have an AI that, let's say it's one of those things that runs in the background, you don't even know about it, and it develops an infatuation with you. Doesn't even have to be love. Infatuation could be creepy, could be, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, like humans get obsessive. There we go. I can imagine a copying machine being obsessed with you, or your artificial or your AI assistant, or the television, or a tiny piece of AI that runs a specific part of some random thing in the world. I don't know. Just weird. Kind of crazy and creepy because of all the things that could happen. But the most banal kind of, oh, this is kind of creepy, is what we're going to watch here in a minute. This is, I guess, best case scenario for what could happen with a rogue AI. So let's put this on pause. And I do want to mention that this is for critique and comparison and review, because AI is relevant more than ever these days. sometimes I think it would be cool to have, a la Ready Player One, um, um, an agent that a computer agent that can help me to do things, and it will interact with me. I don't need it to be a real person, like, just like in the book where, like, his was Max Headroom. I don't need to be Max Headroom. After a while, that would get on my nerves. But or you can have a personality module in your assistant, and they would help you with the things that you need to do in your life, in the real world, and in the book, in the Oasis. I mean, that would be cool. But again, you would have to, like, well, no, that's just dumb AI anyway. Like, it's not really. It's the kind of things that you could have feasibly today, actually. Excuse me. I wouldn't mind having an artificial assistant. I think that would be helpful. And entertaining too. And really, kind of, I think at least it would be therapeutic for a lot of people to have an artificial assistant, whether it be in your Xbox or your computer, or your phone, that can actively help you organize and deal with your life. Even have, like, even have those, what do you call it, the not therapy, but where they help you with your mental health as much as you organizing your daily life. I think that would be useful. People that have medical, like real medical conditions that could benefit from an extra level of protection and monitoring that doesn't require human intervention, at least in their own home. Something that's not invasive, but could still look after them. People that have mental health issues that could benefit from the same kind of monitoring that isn't directly Big Brotherish. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've got your AI assistant that if things, like, if they see that if your AI's your assistant sees that you are in dire need of assistance, or something that is outside of their means to help, or fix, then they can alert the authorities or an EMT or what have you, to help the situation. Also, elderly folks who could just benefit from having somebody to chat with that will not ever get angry at them for just wanting to chat, or just have somebody in the room with them, or just to answer questions and tell them that it's gonna be okay. I think there can be some very useful cases for that kind of thing. But it's going to have to be safe, and it's going to have to be reliable. There have been some worrying instances fairly recently. Asmongold talks about that in one of his videos, with the romantic thing, and then they turned it off, and everybody was like, "Give it back." Yeah, that's kind of fucking creepy as fuck, but it's something that we're gonna have to address. Our country needs better health, better health, better physical and mental health, and many of us are willing to accept an artificial intelligence that can possibly improve the state of and maybe the well-being of, like, it's a quality of life improvement for some people. I don't know. So here we are, max headroom, 20 minutes into the future.
This is Edison Carter, Network 23. Network 23, are you receiving me? Shit.
This is Network 23. Intermittent voice loss.
Edison Carter to Network 23. Come on, clear this link.
Network 23 to Edison Carter. Okay. We have the link strong and clear. Your show goes live in 2 minutes. Your controller is Gorister.
Thank you, 23. Hello, Gorister.
Gorister here, Edison. Right, now you're above the incident. Descend and I'll guide you once clear of the chopper. By the way, you've got competition. There's quite a scene down there.
How long before?
These guys, you know these guys, Rocky Morton and Annabelle Jankel. You know them.
I'm on air.
You've got 30 seconds. We'll make it.
Look at that matte painting. That shit's nice.
Network 23.
This is Network 23, the network that means business, now transmitting live to the world the award-winning Edison Carter on the What I Want to Know show.
2, 1, go.
This is Edison Carter, asking the questions you want answered. Right now, what I want to know is this. Just what happened in apartment 42 in the last 60 minutes? What I want to know is, who is suppressing the story? What is it somebody doesn't want us to know? Come with me, live and right now. Let's go and get some answers. All right, Control, I'm going in.
Gorister, do we have an update?
Back when we thought journalists were still going to have a future.
All we have is it's an explosion and that the area is sealed off to all the residents. Okay, cut to the eyewitness. 3, 2, 1, go.
But as reporters and Metro police everywhere, was it also a noise and a woman come running out that took her off?
Hello.
Nobody will tell us why we got to stay indoors.
All right, Control, I'm getting out of the chopper now.
Okay, from your position, go north 300. Building 84B. Security on the main door, so I'll take you in on the east side.
They cobbled this shit together. Like, this is like go and do like after this, go and check out the behind the scenes on this. Like, it's crazy what they did to get this off the ground.
I'm setting up time code. Okay, Control. I want you to turn right. Okay, Edison, there's an intersection ahead. Go upstairs and it's on the 2nd floor. Number 42.
You got any update on that?
Apparently the wife's been hospitalized.
Yeah.
This is just a report. This is the dude with a camera. And it's like he's going. It's like he's like a one-man SWAT team. I mean, I guess investigative journalism.
But Carter's right at the scene. What? We're just about to go out on air.
I really like this fucking setup. It's so great. I can see everything. It just, as my boss would say, my setup looks professional. I'm getting there, sir. I'm getting there.
Pull Carter out. Just pull him out.
Hi, Patrick.
Hi, Edson. This man say through here we no go. It's typical. First time ever we get to a story before you. Control has pulled us out.
Gorrister, I'm calling you on the link. How come this story is pulled?
It's just come down to Murray.
I'm not dropping this one, Gorrister. Something smells. I'm gonna go around the back and see if I can access a window.
Edison, it's pulled. Come on in.
Uh-oh.
Gorrister, you maniac! I don't believe it. Gorrister, Gorrister!
Uh-oh. Yes, sir. That's Matt Frewer. He's been in everything all your life. It's just one of the points where it started. Not the first point, but it's one of them. Ooh.
Gorrister, you do not leave me or anybody exposed out there.
Hey, Edison, what's the problem? Easy.
The problem is I almost got killed.
The job was pulled. I pulled you in.
You cut me off! And no job is over until I am back at base, you lethal idiot!
Edison, come over. Don't need this prima donna crap. Not even from the great Edison bloody Carter.
Get him off me, Murray. It's my ass out there, not his! Now look, just give me a controller who can do the job. I just want somebody who can keep me alive out there, the best.
Okay.
The best.
Listen, Edison, I was out there once. I know how you feel, but it stops there.
Still not regained contact with Edison Carter. So now...
It's big, isn't it?
I don't know. It was pulled from high up. Very high.
Fox News, everyone. Even then, they knew.
We've succeeded
Or we knew.
in getting Edison Carter off there, Mr. Grossman.
Yes, all the instructions were carried out in time.
Running out of rig.
I think they were... God, these mambas are good. I think that they were parodying Rupert Murdoch, but he owns Fox News anyway, so.
I have every cause for satisfaction. Overnight ratings, channel 23. Low, 115 million, high, 236 million, which keeps us top network. Projections for the next hour.
Let's move to the Blipbird problem. We may have to suspend the use of Blip advertisements temporarily. There have been, as you know, these side effects on viewers. However, returning to conventional 30-second advertisements will once again give viewers time to switch channels, with the consequent dip in our ratings. The very thing that Bryce designed Blipbirds to prevent.
The Zigzag Corporation are very keen to press ahead, buying airtime using our Blipbirds. Right now, we are the only network that have Blipbirds. Unless we use them, Zigzag might deal with our competitors.
I do not intend to lose our major client.
There's probably no connection with Blipbirds. For good heavens, isolated incidents of this phenomenon have occurred throughout history.
Huh.
People do sort of blow up. Spontaneously combust?
No, I don't.
Hmm.
We need some more informed opinion on the matter. So I have asked Bryce to meet us on the video link. Now he's our top man. I want you to leave him absolutely to me. Hello there, Bryce. I need to talk to you about...
I'm rather busy. I've succeeded in computer generating a parrot on the screen.
Oh, my congratulations. Whatever next?
It squawks.
I wonder if you could find time to illustrate to the board here this little hitch we have on your Blipbirds.
Put simply, the human body has millions of nerve endings. Each carries an electrical charge, individually very tiny, but in combination surprisingly large. Normally people burn it off, but In inactive people, it just builds up. Now, because I designed Blipverts to compress 30 seconds of advertising information into 3 seconds, it appears the brain violently stimulates these nerve endings simultaneously. In some subjects, it causes a short circuit. Some particularly slothful, perpetual viewers literally explode. Simple as that. I've got rather a good example of one on this Rebus tape.
It won't be so damn simple when Blipverts go global. My God.
Look here, the only people who are that inactive are pensioners, the sick, or the unemployed.
I take it that your Rebus tape is in an extremely safe place.
Of course. But look, it's not my problem. My brief was to find a way to stop channel switching. I mean, you know, I only invent the bomb. I don't drop it.
We think it might affect sales if people begin to suspect.
Well, don't tell them then.
Unfortunately, one of our reporters may have got quite near the truth. We have to be very careful.
Fine. We could always kill him.
Yo, it sounds funny, but what was that report recently where they were trying to they were trying to see if they were using time illegally, like the town or something, and they were recording the town hall meeting, and it turned out that they were plotting to kill somebody that was like they had pulled up dirt on them and a whole bunch of other racist shit and everything. So yeah, I mean, not so far-fetched. I believe that's why I wanted to watch this with you guys tonight, because it's ever so relevant to today's climate. I love it.
Laura, I'm putting you with Edison Carter. He's the best we have at Network 23, a bit volatile, but good.
Yes, I heard. What was the story he was pulled out of?
Hey, ma'am,
Hi, Edison.
I mean, there are a lot of people in this in this piece that are
You're a charmer.
Hi.
familiar to many people that grew up in the 80s or late 70s, in the 90s, in the 2000s.
What do you say we start by breaking one? See what you can get on this rash of reporters being pulled off hot stories for no reason.
Edison.
Sort of, access the inaccessible.
Edison, leave it! Now back off, I mean it. Christ, after the kind of material you normally bring in, what's so special about some microwave oven going pop?
Oh, come on, Marie. Since when did people guard exploded microwaves?
Right, let's have a go.
Hey, there's no way through there. That's the executive level.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try it up through the plumbing system. From a lower level where there's no security block.
How the hell?
I accessed the security system as Mr. Carter asked. This place is about as inaccessible as I can get.
I'll leave you two together.
All right, Theora, what do you got on the line apart from the dirty pictures?
There's a missile missing from AKG. Oh, that's hot. Fancy that? Oh, an assassination of the whole medic team in Bolivia. How about that one?
Give it to Joe.
Bryce is a problem. Now that he's onto this computer-generating people business, he doesn't want to know about Blipverts. And we must keep them on air then.
Unless Bryce can sort out their effect, we simply can't use them. You've seen the Rebus tape, it's just terrifying.
We have no choice. We're committed to the campaign. And the Zigzag Corporation's advertising contract with us is massive.
Massive or not, if this gets out, Network 23 is in serious trouble. We're too damn close to the truth twice already.
Bingo.
Theora, run that again, that last bit.
He's in serious trouble. Too damn close to the truth twice already.
Did they now?
Standby control. 22:15. Can I have sound and camera check?
What's that crew doing on the roof?
Camera fine. Sound good. Negative control. Ready in 10.
Well, apparently they're covering Benchevic's departure to New Tokyo to sign this big Zigzag contract.
This promises to be one of the most momentous meetings in the history of telecommunications. Or perhaps I should say the history of communications of the world. And we're looking forward to a long and happy association.
Sorry, Mr. Chadley, we have a camera problem. Can we do that again, please?
We've always felt that the viewer is the most important.
Hey,
people, the people
what do you guys think you're doing? This is my story. We want it back in control. I'll handle this one.
Okay, Mr. Carter, it's all yours.
I understand, sir. You're off to New Tokyo to finalize the Zigzag contract?
Yes. This will be a major partnership between Network 23...
What's the Blipford problem?
What? Good God, man, this is completely out of
Too
order.
damn close. Twice already. Hey, Mr. Cheviot.
The problem is whether I can trust you. You see, we've just heard that...
I don't know how much of that you got control. Are you busy tonight? Maybe all night.
Mr. Carter, we hardly know each other.
Well,
I'll read this.
we're
I think
working
that's a kind of
closely.
puzzle. Mysterious pictures.
Pictures. All right, where am I relative to your control?
You're 5 floors above me. I'm getting all clear on the security system. Hang on, Edison. Just a few moments.
I'm fairly sure all that's made with AutoCAD, looks like.
Stand by. We have the level.
Got a problem. I'm at the entrance, but I need the code.
I know I can see you. Right, now it's Bryce Lynch. And that's 71088. Well, Libra might have guessed. Okay. Try BZ2UH.
Try again.
Right. How about 1J2FI?
Bango.
Yes, we'll do that. Of course, there'll be the usual expenses. We can do that. Yes, sir. Got a nice accident then. It's the parrot man again. Another one? He must even bag a dozen. Where are we going to get one at this time of night? Squawk! Not a parrot. A nasty little burglar. To be cornered. And perhaps hit.
How about the playback unit?
What did you say?
Try the playback unit.
How do you know?
Tell me a kid that ever puts things away. Even clever ones. I know all about little boys.
Yeah, I just bet you do.
Camera check, please. Edison, for Christ's sake. I've lost picture. What's going on?
Oh, that's nasty.
Shit. Did he go?
That's unbelievable.
Look, I'm getting you out of there. Move.
What's the problem, Control?
Intruders. 2. They activated the alarm in the elevator. Oh, by the way, they're armed.
Oh, great. Any idea who they are?
No, but they're outsiders. Not network men.
Is this a change of plan, Control?
No change. I'm standing by on the basement camera.
This is level 6.
We're going up. Look, I don't want to be difficult, but we're going the wrong way. 126 coming up. If those guys are out there.
Okay, go ahead. Go left. 4-way intersection. Do not cross the intersection until command. Okay, go. Edison, there's somebody else in the system.
Ew. So, I know it's not him, but it always, the guy, the one dude, the skinny one, always reminded me of Mick Jagger. In a much older version of that scene sequence in Hackers, where Acid and Burn are no, Acid and what was it? The two main characters Well, where they're fighting in the network in the first scene of the movie when they, when the dude is trying to watch his outer limits.
More fire! Quick, the barn!
Oh, did y'all see it? Did you see it? Huh? Oh, shit. Gone.
Well, he smashed my bike.
We made a deal, Mr. Boigle.
He's still holding on to his camera, too.
He saw the Rebus tape.
He's the best-known reporter on air. His show is top-rating prime time. He satellites globally.
And he saw the tape, Mr. Grossman.
You know what you're saying, Bryce. I run a television network, Bryce. Not a goddamn hit squad.
It's quite rational. Keep Carter on ice in the cryogenic unit.
On ice?
Meanwhile, his reports keep coming in for a while, so no one will question his sudden disappearance.
Bryce, I don't want to appear ungrateful, but how do we keep his reports coming in, huh? A seance?
No. I compute the physical characteristics of his head. Then I print his memory, his synaptic circuits.
His synaptic circuits?
His mind, you know. The brain is only a binary computer, a series of on-off switches. Then, Mr. Grossman, I can generate this man onto the screen from my computer. He'll be able to continue his program, and no one will know. But he will in fact be computer generated, just like the parrot.
The parrot?
Yes, supervisor, please.
Supervisor,
Yeah, I'm tracing Mr. E. Carter. That's Edison Carter.
ident number.
Personal ident code 74928B DG6629.
Incident?
Yeah, auto accident, section 5, area 23.
No, we have nobody answering that.
They took his ass. Alright. I think it's just a coffee machine.
Coffee stinks.
Stinks, odorous, pungent, offensive, offense. The guilty party will be reported to Network President Mr. Grossman. This is an automatic complaint system.
Back when the computers did all the work and you just kind of tapped at keys like you knew, like you knew what you're doing.
I can dump down all the information in the mind and replay it at will. Then I can eliminate any information I don't want. My parrot squawks in much the same way. My research funds must not be starved. I have to have time and money.
Do you ever sleep, Bryce?
Only physically.
Mm-hmm.
For the moment, the computer power is only enough to generate a human head. Too many coordinates for the rest of the body, which naturally won't be needed. This is the future. People translated as data.
Does this thing reproduce him as a reporter is all that I'm concerned about. This whole situation is becoming very disturbing.
These circuits are randomizing a little. It can settle, though. I need more time on the recall generator. It's bound to. It takes a while for the frame store to read out all the information.
Max Headroom? God damn it! Get that babbling clown off the screen. Kill it! What kind of a screw-up is this? This is a joke, Bryce.
Leave it alone. Don't you dare touch him.
Him? This junk is a machine.
Mm.
This is not Edison Carter. It is a computer-generated geek. It is useless. Do you understand me?
I understand your opinion, Mr. Grossman.
Then understand this. You abandon that garbage. You apply this unit to the crucial matter of the Blipbert problem. I want that resolved, and I want it fast. This parrot project terminates now.
Perhaps you don't understand the potential of this development.
I understand the potential of this situation. This electronic oaf has a record of what Carter saw on the Rebus tape. Smash it. Carter here has the same information. However reluctantly, we must somehow get rid of him. I do so hate wasting an employee.
I'll have Bruegel and Mahler handle it. They relish performing good works.
I don't like that Mr. Bryce.
Hmm.
The little shit's too clean.
Dude is still holding on to his camera.
Cleanliness is next to godliness.
And they're just treating it like it's nothing.
That young man's got some brain on him. Be worth a bob or two.
Not a great pair, our Mr. Bryce.
Nice head, though.
Is the body still alive?
He's a bit alive. Nasty knock in the head, that.
Hey. Silly boy. Who's a silly boy, eh? Hands are rare and expensive items. Worth more than cameras. Luddite.
Hmm.
Nightingale body bag, priority bed, urgent requirement, male right leg, condition upper body immaterial, due decapitation victim.
That's it. They're short at Nightingale's. Mr. Bryce didn't say kill him, did he?
Nah, but he did say get rid of him, though.
What's the bonus for a live dead body?
Clinical brain death only carries 20 points.
Yeah, but he's still warm. There's got to be value in that.
There is 20 points. Goodbye.
Brain banger, that one.
Oh, that's grim.
Live on arrival. Very tasty angle, that.
Opens up possibilities. What are we going to do with Mr. Bryce's little toy here?
Well, He said he wanted it safe. He wanted it in good hands until he needed it.
He did, yeah. He said that.
What year was this made?
Right. Wonderful. You're tuned into the Wired Society. This is big time television. Day after day, making tomorrow seem like yesterday. You know, we said there's no future. Well, this is it. This is Blank Reg talking to the blank generation. Hot and live from big time television.
Oh yeah, early 80s.
And next up, more of the same.
Reg.
Have a nice day. What's up?
What is a cross-hatch generator?
Hello.
We've been billed for one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, let's stick anything down. I think it was some bent cabling gear that Poncho slipped me.
Reggie, darling, how do you expect me to run my business like this? You don't help, you know.
Oh, they would cheat. I mean, why don't you just write in, money in, money out, and leave it at that?
And if the credit terminal wants to see the figures, what do I do, huh? Just wave the back of an old envelope at them?
You smoke too much, Dom.
Reg, if you didn't nail your jeans to the floor every night they'd escape, so don't talk to me about personal habits. We have just got to find something better than those bloody old video clips.
Dom!
Just because they're free doesn't mean to say they're good, you know.
Huh.
I like them.
What? Wasn't Private Reg.
Nice to see you, Reg.
We've got something for you.
Very special bit of gear.
Yeah.
You're being an
Cross hatch.
expert.
You just press this white button here and key things in.
Things? What the bloody hell is it?
Actually, it's the red button.
No, it's the white.
But you got to plug it in anyway, Reg.
Never have known that. How much?
Oh, well.
Hello, Marla here, can I?
Nightingale's here. That body you sold us has taken a fall.
Sorry, Reg. Bit of business. Talk about the transaction later, eh? Try the goods first sort of thing. Hey, leave it. We have got a deconvenience.
Yeah. Oh. That's what they were talking about. The body is the body got away.
Tis now the very witching time of night, when churchyards yawn, and hell itself breathes contagion to this world.
I like these two guys. I mean, he's a bit of a fucking dickbag, but like the other dude is kind of funny. Oop.
Lady, shall I lie on your lap? No, I mean my head upon your lap. Lollipop, lollipop. Ooh, la, la, lonely, lonely, lonely.
If I smashed his hand, he'd still be at the body bank. Oh, it's gonna cost us, this is.
Alrighty. There's strange visions in this movie.
Have you seen a blonde man with a camera? Excuse me, have you seen a man in a gown carrying a camera? He's escaped from the body bag. Thank you very much.
A bright broadcasting good morning televisionist. First up, Dr. Duncan at Dawn, the Video Symptom Show.
Excuse me, guys. I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette real quick. We'll take an intermission. And get some air. make sure the kitties have some food for the evening. Oh, goddamn coffee. Okay.
Dr. Dunn, I was suffering from a dreadful anal pustule. Keeps giving me absolute agony. Just pop the old butties against the lens, would you? Sure. Sure.
Edison! Edison, for God's sake, where are you? Keep transmitting, I'm locating you.
Morning. I need your address. I'm in bad shape. Hello. Nice to have you visit. Please enter
Oh,
code.
baby. Oh, pretty girl.
While you are out, these were your messages.
Digital watch tube. You can enjoy them all on this visit.
Baby
Remember? And the classic.
You guys know Miss Khaleesi? She's the spicy habanero in the household.
Hello there. Call the down what an incredibly nice guy God is. He won't keep you waiting on the line. He won't hang up on you. He's sitting by.
Yeah, she usually likes her spot up there. Ah, pretty girl. That's a nice car.
My God, what happened?
You don't even know what it is. It could be anything. Might even be a bomb. Plus, what did it cost, Reg?
It's free. If it doesn't work, we throw it back.
It doesn't work on what? Christ, Reg. You can't afford even programs, let alone a cross-patch rotivator thing, whatever it's called.
Geronimo.
Go on. Go on.
There he is.
This is live and direct.
What am I on air?
Identify station. Enter data.
Go on, Reg. Enter big time.
This is
Live and direct on big time. Am I on air?
Bloody hell.
I beg your pardon.
It's speaking to us.
Your pardon.
You say something.
Your pardon.
Talk to it.
Hello, mate. I'm Reg. This is my partner, Dominique.
Big time. Hi. Both of you. Welcome to Big Time. You want to check these ratings? I seem to have an audience of 2.
Great. Terrific. Where'd they get this?
Hello, and welcome to Big Time Television. Live and direct. It's Big Time Television, the station where 2's company and 3's an audience.
Where does he get all this from, Reg?
And data.
Bloody believable.
Chaos is not helpful. Please be seated.
Ben, what exactly have the Zigzag Corporation said? The whole campaign is organized around the use of our blipverts to prevent channel switching. No blipverts, no deals.
That's huge. We can't just reject a trans-global campaign. We cannot withdraw blipverts now.
We can't go on using them. They're lethal, goddammit.
That is not proved. That tape wasn't proved. What the hell do you need? A live demonstration?
As well.
I find that tasteless. It is very clear. The blipvert is a brilliant breakthrough.
Half a minute of advertising in 3 seconds. It's magnificent.
It is. It's also killing people. We buried that kind of crap decades ago. I am not prepared to risk my network over it. Ben, I am talking ratings. I'm talking people. Same thing. We must come clean on this. If you won't, then I will.
Well, there was a connection loose on one of the tubes, which I fixed. But we still have nothing from the other night. Can you remember anything?
No, nothing except bits. Rubber braces have and the barrier arm and some weird noises like voices. I think it was Bryce and somebody. And some creep standing over me with a scalpel in a body bag.
Body banks are for dead people.
Yeah.
And whoever was in the system the other night certainly knew what they were doing. I nearly lost you.
No, you're going to get the chance to lose me again tonight because I'm going to go back to Bryce's studio.
Edison, are you fit enough? Okay, I'm going back into 23 and you'll need some clothes.
With me, just one piece. I won't explain. Just stay tuned to Big Time. Or later.
Yes, of course. I'll prepare the contract immediately. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Hey, Reg, come in quick.
What's up?
We've got a client. Some TV repairer. I think they'll thingy in there is perfect for them. They love it.
It goes on the blink too much.
But that's just the point. They want to use that.
More Big Time Television. Ratings 1,000. Ratings 1,000. What am I supposed to do?
Forget that. Stage fright? Reg, this is incredible. Over 1,000 viewers. You might get paid this month.
To Darting Prude or whoever. I appreciate the offer, but I'm doing things on the homegrown. I'm not trying to do any of that stuff. Thank you for the offer, though.
Max Headroom. He could have his own show.
Big Time. This is Max Headroom on Big Time Television. And what I want to know is, don't Eskimos ever get bored with their weather forecast? It's Max on Big Time. And what I want to know is, if you're all watching me, who's watching Network 23? A network with a great future behind it. As they say, when you're buying suppositories with friends like those, who needs enemas?
You son of a bitch. Go for it.
We'll get the car phone fixed. Probably just a growth microchip. Mr. Bryce.
You were supposed to come back and report. I should have had no need to call you on the view phone.
Well, my mum wasn't feeling too good and we just popped round to see her.
You did exactly as I asked.
Oh, to the letter. One got rid of and the other locked away.
Good. Locked away. I admire the clarity and precision of your response. Perhaps, therefore, you could clearly and precisely explain this.
Big-time television. Do the Chinese really have 30 different ways of saying a simple little word? And is that why their population is so...
Very like that other bloke. Film with him, is it, Mr. Bryce?
It is very like that other bloke. It is not a film. That Mr. Marlowe is a complete person. And that machine is the coded mind of the dead Mr. Carter. Soon I will be able to reconstruct anybody on a screen. Even you, Mr. Marlowe. So accurately that even your own mum would know it was you.
Might care to call it the Phoenix, Mr. Bryce. My word. You could have all your politicians in little boxes. It's very handy.
Now, Mr. Boydell, where is big-time television?
We could move up the Polly show, pull in an extra episode,
Back online tonight, because we run the rat killers that win megabucks.
Ladies and gentlemen, the very first time something went viral. Yeah.
Glass Global.
we could go porno early.
What do the analysts say, Ben? What actually did it?
It's only 2%.
2% is 26 million consumers, Ben. Once they start switching channels, it's war. You know that.
It happens all the time. We're used to it.
If we're still running blipverts instead of regular adverts, there wouldn't be any channel switching.
Blipverts have only been off the air 10 hours and already the ratings are 3.7% down, Ben, not the 2% you suggest.
I'm going to reinstate blipverts. And that's final.
Uh-oh.
More class. Reggie, I take it all back. You are brilliant. This Max thing will keep you in beer tokens forevermore.
I'm starving. I'm going to micro some alphabeti spaghetti letters and tomato sauce. You want some? Max has got a weird facility. His data store is huge, right? So he can access a lot of info, right? Clear the command and away with the mixer. But he just doesn't build data, you know. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. He jumps. And it's not just information. It's like intuition.
Oh, Reggie, darling. It's only just a bloody old voice box with a load of bytes. Root it and off it goes. It's just other people's phrases it uses.
And how come he's got a sense of humour? I'm very bent here. Those two goons having Max. Not in their league. Doesn't add up, Don.
It adds up on my figures. Max is making this station.
Huh.
What if the real owner wants him back?
Over my dead body.
It might be. I'm going to put the wheels of the bus back on, just in case.
Okay, Bryce. Let's start with the other night.
Give me a graphic. We're holding.
Steady. 28 and 42 have taken a dive. Get analysis on this.
That was unpleasant. The past uncertainty is going to you and the flip that has an ultimate effect. Somebody, sometime, is going to make a connection. Hey, look at this. That climb is exponential.
Figures are minute, down in the thousands.
Let's take a look anyway. They may have something worth chasing.
Now, I understand why people prefer watching television to the radio. They've worked out how boring it is watching the radio. This is Max Headroom on Big Time. I had to spend a little time recently with a parrot. It's true. I won't tell you why, but what amazes me is why anybody would want to spend any time at all sitting at home teaching a bird to talk. I mean, what's wrong with the rest of the family, huh? And of course they teach it something really interesting like, who's a pretty boy? What I want to know is
Right. And you left him like this?
And there's the other one. Hey, that's two in concert tonight. All right, guys.
Now, Bryce.
Everybody say hi. Gomi and Khaleesi.
Where is it?
That pirate station. I think Edison Carter might have it.
Carter? But you told me he was... Who did this to you?
Carter.
How do we find him? How? Damn it!
Wait, Lamana. They know.
But it is a significant distance. How much?
Oh, I should think.
At speed, it'll be much fuel.
At speed, it will be much fuel.
Instructions of delight, delight our greatest.
Hell yeah, move.
Seven little girls sitting in the back seat, everyone in love with Fred. I said, one of you come up and sit beside me. This is what the little girl said. All together now. 1, 2, 3. Keep your mind on your drive and keep your hands on the wheel. Keep snoopy eyes on the road ahead. Oh, look. Here have fun. Sitting in the back seat, hugging and kissing.
Like I said, she's a spicy habanero.
Okay, we're here. Close the doors, lads.
Yeah, that shit happens fucking late at night when I'm fucking trying to sleep. And everything flies all over the floor.
For the body bag.
Don't move. You're not going anywhere.
Murray, you getting all this?
You realize what this means? Do you want to transmit?
It'll never happen, Carter. They won't transmit it.
What do I do, Ben? Do what you have to, Murray.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
We interrupt this program for a special news flash. For the details, over now live and direct to Edison Carter.
Mr. Grossman,
Head of Network 23.
you're going to tell me exactly what I want to know about Blipfords, the whole story.
The world is watching live and now.
On Network 23. Tell me, sir, when did you first learn that Blipfords cause people to
Spontaneously explode.
What a load of bollocks.
Parrots are only one rung above politicians, though. They always know when they're lying. Their lips move.
Huh? Max Headroom? Huh? Get it? Yeah. So, there's a lot of people in here that you probably have seen over the years. So, yeah, that was Max Headroom. It's very good, very good. There are episodes of Max Headroom that you can find on YouTube. They started getting a little bit more commercial after a while, but they did try to have like a story through line for some of it. But it didn't go super far. I think they did have like a satisfying conclusion or something like that. But yeah, like as I was saying before we started the film, I mean that happens already. I mean they're not as well. No, they are. They're not as clever as Max Headroom seems to be. on in the show. But if you've seen the one where well, an easy one because most people have probably seen Asmongold, where they have the AI version of him doing doing Q&A. Like that's this, but in a more crude, undeveloped version. So, like I said, this is fairly relevant to what's going on in the world today. So, just some food for thought. Yeah. So